Thank you, Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. I'm sorry. I know it's loud. I know that shit's loud. Welcome back to the motherfucking show. We were so rudely interrupted. We were so rudely interrupted. The only thing I have to say about the whole situation is 3 words. I'm gonna make you wait for this because I gotta plug in my motherfucking soundboard, so you hold the fuck on. All right. The only thing I got to say about my 30-day ban, are 3 little words, and that's God is dead. I'm sorry, Jeff. I think deep down, Jeff would agree. I apologize to Twitch for my behavior. I apologize to Twitch for my language. I appreciate the opportunity to come back. I will try to correct my behavior in the future, and we will be implementing a new rule in the chat. No more. Basically, if you use God as an argument, it's basically going to be an insta ban or at least an insta timeout. We're basically not allowed to engage in discussion. About those things. It's far too easy for somebody who's religious to weaponize their religion. Say I've personally attacked them. So there it is, folks. But we back under the graceful and merciful Jeff Bezos. Thank you, Jeff, for allowing me to come back. 30-day ban. 30-day ban. Thank you, Jeff. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Jeff. I mean, let's be real. Twitch is the only relevant fucking, bust out these soundboards. Twitch is the only motherfucking relevant hot take. That's my hot take button. There it is. Twitch is the only relevant streaming platform. With that said, speaking of relevant streaming platforms, check your boy out over at kick.com. Kick.com, folks. We're over on kick.com. What's wrong? We're on kick.com. Kick.com, folks. Sponsored by kick.com. Oh my God. This fiscal neighbor, you're so right. Oh my God. I need so much help. I need to buy a lot of 300 viewers. I don't know. Where's my channel? How do I show you the link to my channel? Okay, here we go. Here's the link. Like me on kick.com, fash.com. Just like DLive. I'm on DLive as well, but it's not working at the moment. Something's wrong. I'll have to fix it and restream next time. Fuck it. Who cares? Who fucking cares? I told everybody I was going to stream on DLive, but I got a new kid. I got a new son. I got a boy. His name's... I decided to name him Zaphoid Beeblebrox from one of my favorite books. Hitchhiker's Guide, Space to, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, Hitchhiker's Guide to Space. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. We're having a fun time. Fiscal Neighbor thinks I should invest in viewers. I think he's right. I'd like to give a big shout out to women. Thank you, women of the world. Happy Women's Day. We're going to start the news day off with some news on women, and then we're going to kick it over to U.S. news. I'm trying something new. I got a couple of these. I'm going to be making more, but basically country-specific backgrounds. I got to fix the camera as well. You see that little shade of light? Is that driving you crazy? Is that driving anyone else crazy? It's driving me fucking crazy. Driving me fucking crazy. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's fixed. But I saw something. I probably shouldn't have that up for women. That's not very appropriate. But I saw something that, it's really amazing sometimes when you find examples of things that like, oh, that perfectly represents that thing. You know what I mean? Well, we found that today, folks, when it comes to, because sometimes it's hard to define what is American. What does that mean to be American? What is American? What does that shit mean? Right? But I found something that perfectly encapsulates what being an American is, what that means. And I thought I would show that to you. I'm just arranging things a little bit here. All right, so here we go. I thought I would show this to you. This is like, apple pie, hot dogs, hot bitches. This is America.
Hey, fucking cowboy, fucking cowgirl, how the fuck are you doing? So tell me, are you kids on your fucking way home from school or something like that? Fuck, why don't you two buy a fucking hot dog from me, Mr. Kohei? Come on, baby, don't be cruel, you fucking cowboy. Tell you what, I'll give you the King Special with a ton of fucking ketchup and fucking mustard to go with those fucking hot dogs and sell you the pair of them for 500 fucking yen. How do you like those bargains?
It's a good fucking deal.
Fuck you very much. Hey, are you lonesome tonight, you fucking cheer fucking girls? Fucking hot dogs for sale.
I love that. I thought that was so funny. It was so good. Let's put women in front of the U.S. here because it's all about women today. Hug your mother, call your mother, hug your girlfriend, or your partner. But I think humanity owes something to the women. I would say so, right? I'm going through a little bit of that myself. Now I'm a cocky father. Now I know everything about kids, by the way. I'm going to start a new stream, how to be the perfect dad. I know it all, folks. Because I did it for a couple weeks. But no, you learn a lot. Every day is like a new learning session. Like you learn a lot. Women. So let's go ahead and start off here. Getting right to it, folks. Right back into the news, Boo-hoo. Wow, I got a 30-day ban. Okay, we back. It's news time. Ooh, that was a good transition. Oh, did you see what that editor did? Oh, we got to give props to the editor on that one. Look at the cut of the music into the chant. Hey, props to the editors out there. Props to the editors out there. Big motherfucking props to the editors out there. Look, if you want to help edit my news videos, that'd be so cool. You should give me a call. Give me a call.
මෙතන උද්ඝෝෂණයක් කළා රැලියක් තියනකොට තමයි මේ පොලිසිය ඉතාමත්ම
super
ඕනකමින්
loud.
ඝට්ටනයක් නිර්මාණය කරන්න උත්සාහ කළා. මේ ඉන්න මෙතන ඉන්න මේ රටේ පුරවැසියා මේ රටේ ස්ත්‍රීන්ට ප්‍රහාරයක් එල්ල කරන්න හැදුවේ. දැන් අද මේ වෙච්ච සිද්ධියෙන් තේරෙනවා ඇති මේ රටේ ප්‍රචණ්ඩත්වය ඕනේ කාටද?
Somebody followed me on Kick. Thank you. Thank you so much.
දන්නවා කාන්තා දිනය කියන්නේ ජාත්‍යන්තර දිනයක්. එදාට තමයි ලෝකවාසී සියලුම ස්ත්‍රීන් සියලුම ගැහැණුත් තමන්ගේ අයිතිවාසිකම් වෙනුවෙන් සටන් කරන දිනය. ඒ සටන්කාමීත්වය රැක ගන්නත් එක්ක තමයි අපි මෙතනට ආවේ.
We are here to call out the Philippine government to uphold the rights of women workers to form organizations
I don't think so, Equal Dari.
to form unions so that they can collectively bargain their rights inside their workplaces and inside the country.
What are these cops afraid of? I don't mean to belittle women, but what are these guys afraid of? What are these women going to do? Make their lives infinitely better if they put them in charge? That's what's going to fucking happen. All right? Women of the world, take over, please. Because if you don't, the world will come to an end. All right? I'm quoting a song. Let me tell you something. It's so ridiculous looking. What do you do? 2 layers. 2 layers. The phalanx set up.
Dan memang kita melihat apa yang dilakukan oleh negara ini sudah betul-betul menempatkan perempuan dalam posisi yang terus-menerus mengalami kekerasan dan ketidakadilan. Bukan hanya di satu isu gitu. Jadi kita melihat kekerasan itu ya pertama kekerasan seksual masih banyak terjadi meskipun undang-undang TPKS baru saja disahkan. Tapi sampai hari ini itu tetap terjadi. Belum lagi kekerasan-kekerasan lainnya yang secara individual tapi juga banyak kekerasan struktural yang justru itu dihasilkan oleh negara sendiri.
And you know, we see similar patterns in other countries. And I don't mean to call out countries. I'm not trying to be racist or anything like that. But places like India, where there's been this culture of rape, and it is maybe it's not put into law. Sometimes it is, but maybe it isn't. But there's there's a clear top-down projection of this kind of a tacit support. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sebagian dari tuntutan kami juga turut segera pemerintah untuk segera mengesahkan undang-undang PPRT untuk pekerja rumah tangga karena melihat urgensinya gitu, banyak sekali korban dari pekerja rumah tangga sendiri yang tidak pernah mendapat keadilan dan belum memiliki payung hukum yang itu melindungi.
Right there, you're looking at it. Right fucking there. It's the only thing that ever works. Let me remind you, it's the only thing that ever works. You want to see change? Stop the bitching, stop the moaning, stop the posting, stop the what ifing, or what abouting. Just do it. Just fucking do it. And it's not the end of the world. Okay? It's not the end of the fucking world. It's not the funnest thing in the world sometimes, a lot of the time at the protest I've gone to, I'm standing out there in the rain, fucking uncomfortable. I got these people like spitting at my feet because I dare to suggest that we should wear a mask. By the way, we have a COVID update. There's some new COVID shit happening. Bad COVID shit, in my opinion. I'm sure Davey would disagree. But anyway, this is the shit that works. This is the only thing that has ever worked. And of course, we opened up the stream with the women's suffrage movement. Let's not forget, the movements that worked. All right, look in the past and see. All right. And there's a reason, I was making fun of the cops earlier, but there's a reason why the cops are there. It's about intimidation. Hey, it's motherfucking Lenny from South Boston. Go Sox! Welcome back, Lenny, our number one financial contributor. Thank you so much, Lenny. Anyway, you get my point. This shit works. We should do it. And there's a reason why they got them cops out there. It's about intimidation. It's about saying you can't get away with this. We know it works. You know, we're going to gaslight and throw at every fucking excuse. We know it works. We're going to stop it.
Dapat keadilan dan belum memiliki payung hukum yang memang di mana itu melindungi hak-hak pekerja rumah tangga itu sendiri.
Oh, it's so true. Oh, wow. I need to watch this Handmaid's Tale. The main actress is a Scientologist, so it's like, But I got to ignore that because apparently it's very good. It's a very good script. Oh, man, that's creepy. that's actually creepy. It's fun. Look at this guy. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. This guy's got one thing on his fucking mind. Look at this face. Look at this face. This guy's got one thing on his fucking mind. You could be there too, Equal Dari, and all you other lonely boys, right? Man, if you can't get a date in this fucking crowd, homie, go home. You're gay. You're actually gay. You're actually gay. Stop it. If you can't get a date in this motherfucking crowd, oh, good point. I didn't see that. Antifa badge. One of my Antifa super soldiers out there doing my bidding. Hail Cobra. Saying, if you can't get a date in this crowd, so here's the problem. Having fun. Everyone's having a great time. There's a problem with these 2-hour march down the street protests. They don't work. They don't work. I've done them. You've done them. We've all done them. They feel great. Having a great time. You know, it's a nice little walk down the street and everyone goes home. Not a goddamn thing is done. The next step is staying. The next step is not leaving until something changes. The next step is becoming disruptive. That's how we do this, right? So I lived in San Francisco for 10 years, longer than 10 years, I think. And yeah, longer. Wow. I saw this a lot. Boutique activism. You know, because you'll march down the street, have a good time, and then vote Hillary Clinton. So there's a serious problem with boutique activism. And the next step, and this is what I would tell these wonderful people, is the next step is we need to stay. Right? Until something changes.
Les femmes qui, en effet, travaillent à temps partiel ou ont des contrats précaires et qui vont avoir du coup des plus petites retraites.
We will be covering Israel later in the stream today, as long as I have time. If I can quit interrupting the fucking video, if I can get through a fucking video without interrupting it for 700 times, try a hunger strike. Hunger strikes, they can be quite effective.
À elles, leurs choix personnels ou leurs arbitrages économiques. Non, c'est simplement le fait qu'elles subissent un système qui va les pousser à devoir s'occuper des tâches domestiques, s'occuper de leurs enfants, de leur foyer, et donc être à temps partiel, et elles vont devoir subir ça aussi au niveau de la retraite. Donc il faudrait que le gouvernement prenne vraiment en considération cette situation et fasse tout pour améliorer à la fois la retraite des femmes, mais aussi dans le champ même de l'emploi, en fait. Permettre aux femmes de ne plus travailler à temps partiel avec des solutions, par exemple des gardes gratuites, crèches gratuites,
Man, she's on top of it.
comme
No
ça, pour
us.
vraiment pouvoir les inclure pleinement dans le monde du travail.
She's really on top of it. She knows her shit.
Hallo ich bin Indra und ich bin heute hier, weil ich für alle Flinter-Personen kämpfen möchte.
Gibt es einen Punkt, der dir besonders wichtig ist heute?
Ich glaube auf jeden Fall Solidarität mit Frauen im Iran und ja, queere Personen unterstützen. Ich denke, das sind so die 2 Punkte.
Genau.
Oh yeah! Wow, look at that! Wonderful inclusion. Someone stop it! Call the cops! Call the cops! Call the fucking cops! Can we? This is being sarcastic, Jeff. Please, I'm being sarcastic. I wanted to point out the facile and ridiculous corporate aping of political movements that they feel are 100% safe. You know, they'll only do this, you know, for things that are 100% safe, and they'll only do it in a way that benefits them. An argument could be made that it does help normalize these ideas, but the fact is that they only do these things once they've become normalized, after the work has been done. And then I think an argument could be made that they drain the legitimacy of these arguments by making them cheap, disgusting, disposable products. So I thought we'd look at a couple of these cheap, disgusting, disposable. Oh, should I move on? I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
It was 1987.
I'm going to blow your eardrums out. Sorry.
That was the year everything changed.
Oh shit! It's fucking Suicide Squad.
I quit my job, and
oh
it
no,
took.
it is. Oh god, oh shit. Fuck. It is not Fiona Davis. That means I'm racist, right? If I did that, I do that with white people too. No, sorry.
Just about everything.
I apologize.
I had to buy my first restaurant. I was running.
Oh, the entrepreneur, the whole. Okay, yeah. No, these people get seriously fucking ripped off, right? These franchise owners, they get completely fucked. This.
2 locations.
Cool. So they got a. That's kind of a twofer, right? That's cool. That's cool. So they. Hey, remember we empower people with our franchises that rip them off. Make them, you know, force them to do things that are completely unprofitable for seemingly arbitrary reasons. They'll open up stores that compete with each other, right? They'll sign a contract that says, "Oh yeah, we won't compete with you," and then they'll open up a store fucking two feet away from you.
When I got divorced, then it was just me and my 2 daughters.
Oh.
Those days were hard. I had mouths to feed, but I wasn't ready to give up. The opportunity for a mother to show her kids what it's like to be her own boss.
Oh, and good for her.
That was invaluable.
Good for her.
I was set on changing everyone's mind, not just for my family, but for the community around us that we worked so hard to build up. Now it's 30 years.
If you're managing a McDonald's properly, you're basically managing a low-wage sweatshop. You have no choice. So I think this woman deserves praise for taking care of her children and, you know, giving them a good life and all that. But let's be real. You don't. It's a fucking sweatshop. You ever look back there? What they're doing back there?
Later, and we're not even close to being finished.
What's happening now?
When life kicks you in the butt, you've got to be willing to say, I'm going to do something different to make it better.
Hey, who's this person? Oh, I actually own the thing. Oh, I've literally never seen you before. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't come in here too often, but we're shooting a commercial. An I'm So Great commercial.
My name is Patricia Williams, and I'm the owner of 18 McDonald's restaurants.
Oh, 18! Oh, shit!
Alongside my 2 fantastic daughters.
They flipped the dub, guys. Marketing person got a raise. Marketing person got a raise. Loving that one. So here we have Nike's This Is Us. Oh God, this one's already cringe-tastic.
Bizi bilirsiniz. Güzeliz biz. Ellerimiz de böyle ince ve narindir.
I like this.
Ha bu
I
arada
like it because it's not sexual at all. I like that. It has a different tone. I'm digging it.
söylemiş miydim? Altını çok severiz. Yakışır da.
Hey, okay, flipping the
Bir
program.
kenarda sessiz
We
sakin
can like
kendi
both.
halimizde otururuz.
Girls!
Öyle herkesin içinde kahkaha falan da atmayız. Lütfen yapar mıyız hiç?
No, I could laugh, and I mean, they would laugh at me. I'd giggle. I'd giggle a little bit. If I was walking down the street and then a group of these women did this in front of me, I'd probably giggle. You'd giggle. I'd be like, am I being held up or?
Atmayız. Lütfen yapar mıyız hiç? Siz bizi bilirsiniz. Değil mi?
They're breaking those gender stereotypes. Hey, man, what's wrong with liking dollhouses? Dollhouses are cool. Man, Tucker Carlson could get a lot out of this, man. Multiple ways.
Değil mi?
That was cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, girls, yeah. Yeah, all right. I don't know. I mean, does Nike do, other than selling clothes to women, does Nike do a single, I mean, sure they donate to some women's charities, but I don't know. I feel like there are other clothing brands that give a shit about a woman's body far more than Nike. Anyway, that was Nike. This Is Us. Girls! Yo, that's actually, a DJ could fucking do something with that, dude.
Güzeliz.
Yeah. A DJ could remix that sample. That'd sound pretty good. The last one we have today, be one of many. We are Legion. International Women's Day by Mercedes-Benz. But this is going to be interesting. How are they going to tie the car into this? That's what I want to know. How are they going to squeeze the car commercial into this one?
Okay, next one. Sit down.
Conform.
This is what it looks like to be exceptional.
This is what they say about you. That Ice Cube song. This is what they say about you. This is what they say about you.
To stand out from the crowd. To make history. But what if women didn't have to be exceptional?
What?
What if they didn't have to be the first? The best?
We are Legion.
Or the only woman?
Yeah.
What if being a female engineer wasn't remarkable? What if women and men could compete as equals?
This is epic. Kids. Ooh, kids chant. Ooh, the epic.
I don't want to make history. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
I want to be a supervillain. Women can do it too. Hey, credit to them. They didn't squeeze a car into this. They not even once. Wow. Hey, look at that. They didn't even squeeze their logo. They didn't put a logo in there? Oh no, they did. Okay. They got one. They got one. They could do one. They got one logo in there. See, they could be a race car driver. We are Legion. She's a supervillain. Call the cops. Rob, I was banned for 30 days for daring to offend a Muslim person. Sorry. Sorry, Jeff. We're not allowed to talk about it. God is dead. Now you playing?
I want to be one of many. I want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many. I don't want to be the only woman. I want to be one of many.
I did. I learned my lesson. I did. I could have picked my words better. Well, I'll definitely agree to that. I was being extremely offensive to religion in general. Not to that specific person, but just to all religion. I was being incredibly heretical. I 100% comp to that. All right. Get busy, y'all. All right, we ain't done with the women shit real quick. Women shit. God, way to go, Al Bundy. We're not done with the women news. I've just been scouring the news. This is what I picked up. Republicans are extorting the ACOG. Listen to this fascism. This is amazing. A Republican member of Congress reached out to ACOG, which it's a women's group here. 1 second here. I'm showing my ignorance. I should have had this ready. American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. So women doctors, right? The female bits. Okay. So their political interest group, or their, coalition membership, whatever the hell they are. A Republican member of Congress reached out to the ACOG, the professional organization that represents over 60,000 OBGYNs. Maybe I should have just read that instead of interrupting myself. To warn us, if we mention anything about abortion, listen to this. If we mention anything about abortion during our meeting tomorrow, they will block all ACOG priorities, the voice of women's health, indefinitely. Listen to that. Listen to that. That's how the Republicans are going to do this. You literally don't have an opinion on your own reproductive organs. You don't, the group that represents the doctors that specialize in, your specific, female organs, and it's nuts. We're literally just going to cut you off completely if you dare even mention abortion, and they'll do it. They're waiting because to them this is, we warned them. That's all Republicans need. It's the cruelty is the point. The cruelty is the point. Cruelty is the point, folks. And then a little clip here from Democracy Now! We're not going to watch the whole thing, so don't worry, Davey. Stay tuned. But this, this was a horrific update on the state of, women in Africa.
The number of pregnant and breastfeeding women and girls experiencing malnutrition has skyrocketed since 2020 over 12 countries in Africa and Asia. That's according to UNICEF, which says nearly 7 million mothers are suffering from hunger as a food shortage crisis has worsened due to the war in Ukraine, the climate crisis, ongoing conflict, and the pandemic. The hardest hit nations include Afghanistan, Yemen, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Sudan. Children born to malnourished mothers are more likely to develop chronic health issues and have a higher risk of mortality. Back in the United States, 5 women are suing Texas after they were denied abortions, even as their pregnancies posed serious risks to their health and were non-viable. The Center for Reproductive Rights is bringing the lawsuit on behalf.
Talk about a death panel. Talk about a fucking death panel. These women have politicians telling them there's a certain threshold that you have to pass in terms of how dead you are before we'll allow this to happen. God, I guess, I don't know. I guess God figured this out. Yeah, there's a certain threshold of danger that you have to be in before I'll approve this hedonistic, direct offense to my religious beliefs. So please continue to die. Please continue to get worse. Then just get back to us in a couple days, and then then it's good to go. What's the problem? What the fuck is the problem here? Jesus.
Half of the women and 2 doctors. This is plaintiff Amanda Zarowski.
I cannot adequately put into words the trauma and despair.
Hey, and look, and these women are extremely brave. Okay, this this is a very personal thing. Okay, and they're putting themselves out there, and they're doing that for all of the women in the world. So let's give them props. This takes a lot of strength.
This takes a lot of courage. Let's give him props.
Comes with waiting to either lose your own life, your child's life, or both. For days, I was locked in this bizarre and avoidable hell. In a matter of minutes, I went from being physically healthy to developing sepsis, a condition in which bacteria in the blood develops into infection with the ability to kill in under an hour.
It's the first such lawsuit since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade last year, triggering a rash of abortion bans in states across the United States. Gigi Sohn, President Biden's pick.
Great job, Joe. Great job, Barack. Great job, Clinton. Great job, you fucking liberal heroes. Suck my fucking dick, all three of you. At the same fucking time. Should have codified that shit in the law when you had the chance instead of making it into a fucking election fundraising event every single fucking year. Oh, we can't do it this year. Can't do it this year. Can't do it this year. You kept kicking that can. How many supermajorities did the people give the neoliberal Democrats? And I guarantee you, every single one of those supermajorities, abortion and abortion rights, was on the docket. Oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it this time. Oh, I promise we're going to do it. The Republicans tell us exactly what they're going to do to us. Fuck us. And that's exactly what they did. And who was the only group of people surprised by this? Nancy Pelosi and the fucking rest of them. Yeah, I know she's retired. Thank fucking God. Oh, we can't do the courts. We can't add another seat. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, the legacy. Oh, the unwritten rules that we just love so much that we have to uphold, like the filibuster. It's unwritten, but it's a tradition. These people are pathetic and transparent. And if you're still licking their nuts, fuck you.
For the Federal Communications Commission and a champion of net neutrality and consumer rights, has withdrawn her nomination following an onslaught of attacks by industry lobbyists. On Tuesday, conservative Democrat Joe Manchin confirmed he would not vote to confirm Sohn. Companies like AT&T, Verizon, and Comcast killed her nomination over Sohn's support of net neutrality and low-cost broadband. Right-wing outlets also launched a homophobic smear campaign against her. She is a lesbian. She said in a statement, quote, "It is a sad day for our country and our democracy when dominant industries with assistance from unlimited dark money get to choose their regulators. And with the help of their friends in the Senate, the powerful cable and media companies have done just that," she said. The FCC, which should have 5 commissioners, has been at a partisan 2-2 deadlock since December 2020. The Justice Department is sued to block JetBlue's $3.8 billion acquisition of Spirit Airlines. It's the first time in over 2 decades the U.S. government has intervened to block an airline merger and the latest antitrust action from the Biden administration.
Little news
about
the Fed and the Powell.
Associate Attorney General.
Never mind.
Ultra-low-cost carriers like Spirit play a key role in the economy. They make air travel possible so more Americans can take a hard-earned family vacation or celebrate and mourn together with loved ones. We allege that the proposed merger would lead to fewer seats and higher prices for travelers. And we allege that the proposed merger—
The next story is about women.
—would heighten the risk that remaining airlines would coordinate to raise prices.
Welcome back, Woke Patriot.
In France, 1.3 million people took to the streets Tuesday in the 6th and largest yet nationwide protest against raising the pension age from 62 to 64. Train services were disrupted, schools shut, fuel—
Sorry, it's not about women. It's about the French march. And I have something in the U.S. section about this.
Deliveries blocked. Police used water cannons and tear gas against some of the crowds. Union leaders say they'll continue disrupting public life until the government acquiesces to the widespread public opposition to its plan.
Gee, guys. Gee, what is abandoned nihilism going to say about this one? It's the only thing that works, folks. It's the only thing that works. The French got a cushy-ass life, man. Holy shit. Yeah, they're paying taxes through the nose, but they get all kinds of goodies, baby. Oh my God. They're working way less than us. Happiness through the roof. French know what's up.
This is a retired worker speaking at a march in Paris.
Ça concerne nos enfants, nos petits-enfants. Enfin, je veux dire que...
It is about our children, our grandchildren. I mean, imagine how it will be in 50 years if we reduce the few rights that employees have for the benefit of the corporations that earn intolerable profits without being taxed, of course.
And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy.
There you go. And, you know, while we're at it, let's go ahead and honor Amy Goodman, a woman that's been in news for a long time. Of course, it's interesting. I don't know where she stands on Russia. I've seen her do a little pushback, but honestly, she does seem to favor this defeatist attitude about Russia. And that's really quite disappointing. That aside, and I know that's a big aside, but that aside, her career in news cannot be ignored. And if I were to say I'm not emulating her and what she's achieved, I'd be a liar. Shut the hell up, Equal Dari. Amy Goodman, you know what? Amy Goodman's fucking deserves more respect than that. Fuck you. All right, moving on to U.S. news. So you know what that means. Frightening violence. What do you guys think about violence? Huh? What do you guys think about fascism? Huh? When you were born, did you think you would be part of a theocracy? It's Hurst T. Buck. And I should give props to the other artists. Sorry I didn't give props to the other artists. It's Banshee, Unload My Nine. And there was one other one there. Sorry, I should be giving credit to the underground artists. Love them. So we're switching over to the U.S. here. See, current subject. I need to fix that. OBS has this thing where you can copy or you can duplicate. And if you copy and duplicate something, you see how I'm transitioning between the two, and the text, the update text at the bottom, US, is the same? Anyway. By the way, hold on here. Anyway, that was my YouTube. That was my update on women there. News Underground is back. Hope you... anyway, you don't watch. Who cares? Bye.